So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now we're on it here. It's James Conner. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it sets up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Conner. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off the play action. Here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw is there. Traded by. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Murray. Throw caught by his running back.
What the fuck is that?
Before being marked down. And that'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. And I just showed you I can do yours.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7.
Ready, right.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 5. His first throw is an interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On the draw, he gives to Connor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland tacks on an extra point. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. They'll take this at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Netted 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Shotgun snap, not a yard. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Clock 40. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tyrone McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
3rd and long, Young. That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Good throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Thank you for trying something crazy.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action now, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Mitchell Evans on that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Hubbard will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Slide 2. Set, hut. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Young on 3rd and goal. And he's off him up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. This one misses the tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
And again, an interception is thrown. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's Connor again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Takes out a 1-stop. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Gronk. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. He's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down to the 31. On 3rd and 1, here's Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Ready?
They'll run for it. Hubbard. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16.
Working inside the red zone. It's with Harrison again. And he didn't get much time to secure this. He takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. His own read. Here's Connor. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. It's the Cardinals with a nice 3rd and inches.
Two.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals are racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
10 black. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 on the play. And the Panther first down.
Cut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Dumped off to his running back. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Right through. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Young again. Caught, nice gain left side. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
First down, Panther.
Again, it's Young. This one's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratch.
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured member of the offense. That's Marvin Harrison Jr. who's being attended to. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Murray from the pistol. Short pass brought in. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He's on target, Watkins. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Again, it's Murray to throw. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Black shot. 6, 7. Ready.
And going play action. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Blue. 33. Yellow. Black. Red. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Thank you.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers jump some of the lead off before the half. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Now Young and the Panthers going for 2.
Let's go.
He's throwing for it. And they can't connect. So nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. One last play before the break. This time they'll keep it on the ground. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Start of this third quarter, it's Hubbard. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Young on first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Set.
Fourth down. Here's Young. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's complete right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Left side into the hands of McBride. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Off the play action, here's Murray. Vacates quickly left side. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Young up 1st and 10. On the move, hit it right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Quick, yellow. Yellow, ready?
Young looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go, set. Hut.
They're going for it, Young. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray to throw. Headed out right. He's got a man right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
At the 48-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Connor here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st down, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, he put everything he had into that. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here's Young to the line now. His guy's going for 2. Now looking to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Left, right, white. Ready.
Young working from the gun. That's caught by Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. From the 29. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. When we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Right back to Connor. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Left side, and it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Back to throw, here's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He lofts it deep left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready. Cycle. Right through. Ready.
To the air on first down, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Terrell McMillan that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ball red. Come on, set. Green gap. Red, 38. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. He's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Cardinals 41, Panthers 31.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Connor out for pistol give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Connor. He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals moments away from a 2-0 start.
Go on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Benson now from the gun. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. He made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Trying to get it with the option. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jars loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. Buying some time right. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. He rolls to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Whoa. 2-2. Hot.
They're going to pass it here. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2-2. Big Ace. 1-1. 2-2.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. It's his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, it was not for nothing.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.